So what's going on, guys? The truck guy here. Today I wanted to get back to you with another unboxing and review, and today I wanted to review the Milwaukee FASTBACK stainless steel spring assisted folding knife with 2.95-inch blade. If you're into tools, knives, and tackling jobs around the house and yard, please check out my channel and hit that subscribe button, guys. Alright guys, so the Milwaukee FASTBACK stainless steel spring assisted folding knife with 2.95-inch blade. Guys, I picked this up at Home Depot. I could not find it in stores, so I did find it online. I haven't seen these in stores at all, which is a little surprising. But this knife was $24.97, so it is going to set you back quite a bit. But guys, this is a fun knife. And I think you really might like it, so it might be worth that 25 bucks to take a chance on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the knife and get it out of the packaging. So some of the features on this knife, guys, obviously the spring assisted knife is the biggest feature. It's got the Tonto blade, the stainless steel stays sharp, slide lock secures the blade, and it's got a flipper for easy opening. So let's go ahead and get it out of the packaging and see what we think. Set the packaging aside. And guys, right out of the box, it feels good in the hand. You know, it's got that classic Milwaukee FASTBACK hardened plastic on the outside, so it's going to be a good knife. It's going to hold up well for camping, you know, things of that nature. It's not going to get scratched up. And it's got the nice stainless steel blade. As you guys can see, it's a Tonto blade. These are really nice for piercing things, you know, cutting into things quick. You know, it's got that really reinforced blade, you know, down to almost the tip there. So this is really going to hold up well over time with a lot of action. And then it's got the partial serration on the blade. So that's really nice for, you know, catching those grooves on rope and then, you know, cutting down, things of that nature. So I could see this knife being really good, you know, if you're camping, if you're out in the field, if you've got some tough jobs. This is going to be a nice knife to have on you. In terms of some of the kind of extra features on this, it does have a lanyard loop. It's got the belt clip, so very standard Milwaukee FASTBACK. Features on this knife, not a lot of frills, guys, not a lot of frills on this knife, but let's go ahead and take a look at the spring assisted mechanism. So it's got kind of a dual button lock, and that button lock acts as the locking mechanism for the knife, so it feels very strong, guys. There's no wiggle, you know, a tiny bit, but that is expected with any kind of locking mechanism. You might have a tiny bit of wiggle, and this isn't a lockback knife, so you know, a lockback is going to be a little bit stronger than a button lock, and you know, that just comes with the territory. But it's kind of got the dual button lock, so you're going to pull it back with, you know, two of your fingers, whichever feels the most comfortable. But once you pull that back, you can slide that knife into the safety position, and it doesn't hold down, it doesn't lock down, but there's some good tension there to keep the knife in the safety position. And once you've got it down, guys, it feels good and feels fairly compact in the hand, and it's almost a 3-inch blade, so it's not going to be overly compact. So if you're expecting a really super compact knife, this isn't probably the knife for you. But with this knife, you're getting a fairly compact knife with a 3-inch blade. So that is kind of one of the nice features of this knife. And then to unlock the knife, you've got this tab over here on the side, and you press that tab down, and that's going to use the spring assist to get your knife out very quickly. And I find that just to be an awesome feature, guys. Once that knife is closed up, you can really, get your knife out quickly. That thing just flies out of there. Probably not quite as fast as some other knives, switchblades, things of that nature, but that's a really nice, fun way to get your knife out when you've got a tough job. For the most part, I feel like it's a two-hand close. You can kind of get it with one hand, but that's a fairly long knife, so it's kind of hard to get your finger over to get it fully closed. So I think for the most part it's a two-hand close knife, which isn't the worst thing in the world, guys. But it's fun. You're going to find yourself, getting a little bit addicted to getting that knife out, because that's fun. And I do like the black blade, guys. Just as a side comment, I think that black blade looks pretty cool against the red. So very cool overall from Milwaukee. In terms of the belt clip, I was a little worried about this, and maybe having this blade fly out in my pocket. If I had something push my pocket in this direction, that knife may fly out. But they've got a reverse belt clip on here, so it's different. It's a different orientation than most of the Milwaukee standard utility knives. And so if you throw this in your right pocket, if this gets hit, which is going to be on the inside of your pocket, this blade is only going to come towards the outside of your pocket, and it's going to be held in by the fabric there, so it shouldn't fly over. If you have this in your left pocket, again, guys, you might have some issues because this tab gets hit on the outside of your left leg, and this knife could pop over, in your pocket and, actually come open. So I think I would carry this in my right pocket, which I usually do for my knives and utility knives. So I'm not that worried about it. I did carry it around, for the better part of a day, just to kind of get a feel for you guys to see if it flew open at all. And there was no action whatsoever in my pocket with this knife. So I don't think you're going to have that issue. Again, I would carry it right pocket, just for added protection, right in the corner of my pocket. But I don't think you're going to run into any issues. I think this is a knife that, for the most part, it holds pretty well. You've got to fully engage that tab to get it open, so I don't see it flying open on you guys. So this is a fun one for Milwaukee. A really fun spring-assisted knife. And again, guys, that's just fun to do. So if you're looking for a good overall knife, a good Tonto blade, and just something to have on you, I would definitely consider this knife, guys. So that's it, guys. Please hit me up with a like or subscribe if you can. And as always, we'll talk to you on the next video.